Morning and welcome back. And let's play some chess. 50 minutes, 10 seconds increment. Here we go. Let's see who we are playing today. Right, so we have the black pieces. Well, let me adjust the volume a little bit. There we go. Oh, what's this for opening? I don't know. Let's play d5. Is this a mouse slip or... Oh, this is some sort of a preparation. So how do we deal with this? How do we deal with this? I don't know. Bring the knight out. Let's bring the knight out. Do I need to worry about checks? I don't know. I don't know this opening. I have no idea. I think I've never seen it before. So we will just try to make good moves. Oh, I got some ads in my screen. Go away, ads. So there's the knight pressuring my pawn. And of course I can also protect the pawn with the pawn. I can do it in different ways. You can also take and develop, and I don't know, feels like I'm walking in some sort of a trap. I can push. Maybe that's a thing where we push the pawn. What's my opponent going to do? Is he going here? Here. I don't know. I can keep pushing. He can also take, and then go here. That is an option. We can also protect the pawn with the pawn. And be more solid. Is that an option? I do block in the bishop, I know, but bishop, maybe we can fianchetto the bishop. We will figure something out. I'm not really in the mood of taking that pawn. Now on here, it's getting a little bit the look and the feel of a... So maybe on that move I will play here. And I think we just have a transposition to a queen's... Yep, there we go. And this is something I'm a little bit more comfortable with. Idea of fianchettoing later on, but first I'm gonna finish my kingside development castle. And whenever this bishop moves, of course I will take and use the tempo to fianchetto. That's the whole idea. And we will see. This is a tricky guy with his move order. Tricky guy from... This is Nakirata Nako from Indonesia. Ooh, and he's pushing by. No. I don't want that. Let's immediately challenge those pawns. I can't have that. I can't have that. Him taking so much space. We need to challenge. Need to take. Need to push. Need to push all the pawns. Now this is going to be crazy. And I was hoping for something more simple this morning. But yeah, if you are hoping for something simple, then I probably should have played a different game. Right. Now, what is he going to do about the pawn tension? What is he going to do? On takes, I think I will take this one. Yeah, something like that. We will see. He does has a check right now. And on the check, now he's taking that pawn. So I had my eyes on taking that pawn actually. I can also take the pawn with the pawn. And challenge the knight. Let me think about it. Yeah, so this was my first thought because it also, attacks the knight. Let's do that. And there's no fork here. He can take, but I can take. He still has a check, but my bishop is defending. And on the check, I might go here. Use the tempo. On the queen. Then he does have a move like this. Also block with the pawn. Oh, he's defending the knight with the bishop. But he still can't move the bishop. So what about a move like this? It will probably lead to some defensive moves. But I can capture this pawn now and just be up a pawn. And to be fair, I can't think of a reason why I shouldn't be doing this. Now here. That's also an idea. I also like this move quite a lot. He does has a check, but no, that check is not good. Let me actually. But he can also defend the knight with the knight, eh? So yeah, I'm putting a lot of pressure, but it's not doing a lot. Here. I don't really want to take. That's the point. So how do we do this? How do we actually do this? I think we take the pawn. I think we take the pawn and think later. And if he attacks my bishop, yeah, I could consider taking and then argue that that bishop is not very good. And I have a lot of pawns on light squares, so do I really want to trade that bishop for the knight? Well, it could become an annoying knight. So I just don't, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. You could also go back, just to the fence. Now here comes with tempo. Now he can retreat. He can retreat, of course, like a Frenchman, and probably should. Do we want to keep the bishop, or do we want to trade it off for the want to do? That's the question. That's the question here. What do we want to do? I think we keep the bishop. Yeah, let's castle. See if we can hold on to the pawn. It's going to be difficult. Maybe we want to trade the bishop, involve the knight. Is that a good square for the knight? Don't know. We will see. Now he's developing the bishop. I think we castle. Let's get castled. There we go. King is safe. Don't have to worry about checks here. I do need to worry about my weak pawn, but it's an extra pawn. So if I'm losing it, it's also not the end of the world. We have survived the opening. That's always a objective. And we are even on the clock. That's also a good thing. So you can't be that unhappy with it. And this is my bad bishop, but I really want to go here. See if I can get rid of that bishop. And our opponent is disconnecting. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Well, now he's back. Okay, so he had some troubles. Let's go here. See if we can trade that bishop off. If he doesn't want to trade, he can of course develop the knight here. Probably I will go here. Walks into this. So probably not that. Maybe here then. To meet that knight. Now we will see. Now if he takes, do we take with the knight or with the rook? I think I take with the knight. But where do I develop my knight from that point? He's disconnecting again. That's kind of an annoying thing. Or he has a bad internet connection, but I'm always getting bad vibes if they're disconnecting like that. Okay. So I think I want to take and develop the knight here. But that's not the best square, I think, for the knight. Maybe it's this. I think that's a better square. Also protects the pawn. Now takes. Here, is he intending to go here? Some sort of a thing. Oh, I have this covered, so I'm not really scary about things like that. Let's trading pieces. There we go. Let's develop the knight. Sure. Where do we want our queen to be? That's the next question. Maybe you want to even rook here, bishop back, just to support my king. Be an idea. here. Might even consider this. No, that's not a good move. It loses just a pawn. I can play h6, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to play h6. I think what I want to do is try to support the pawn push. So maybe move like here and maybe support with the queen. And if I can push that pawn 2 squares and trade it off, I have a passed pawn. That's a nice thing. Maybe we want to try to achieve that. But do we flick in h6? That's the question. Don't have to. The rook is coming to the open file, so I also have to take account of that. Yeah, so there's a checkmate threat. Now I can play a move like this, which is just a simple move. You can also leave it for a second. See if we have something better. No, let's go here. Let's kick the knight out. Now he has to waste a move, tempo on moving the knight back. Now we can think about our other moves. I really think that this could be a move. Let me see. I'm not really happy with the placement of that knight. The knight would be awesome here, but then it has to come from there. That's a big reroute. Can we accomplish that? That's a lovely square. Well, I can go here, here, here. That's an idea. And what do I do with... I mean, here, here. It's pretty nice, to be honest. Yeah. Is there a threat in the position? No, I think we can deal with that. Let's try to execute our knight hop. Here, here, here. That's what I want. That knight can go back here. That's a good knight. Now, of course, he can just play a move like that and stop me from having fun. But then maybe there are things I can do. Okay, he's opening up the center here. Which is maybe a good plan. Maybe that's a good plan. Now let's go here because I have to take that. Now he has an isolated pawn. My question is, do I still want to execute the plan? Now it doesn't make a lot of sense to put a knight here because I don't have a pawn that can support that. So I'm actually thinking about going back. It looks a little bit silly, but is it though? And which knight? Maybe I go with this knight. Yes, let's go with this knight. I'm not sure if it's the best idea, but it is an option. Now, if he takes, do I take with the pawn? With the bishop, sorry. Or do I take with the knight? My knight is nice because I can blockade the pawn. The bishop is knight because I'm putting pressure on the long diagonal. Yeah, I think we go with the bishop. Yeah, I think we go with the bishop. I can go here and here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. You're up on the clock. And at this moment, the position is looking good for us, I think. Although I'm a little bit cramped. But now, trading pieces is good if you are playing against an isolated pawn. Now that knight is going places. That knight is going places. Now I can grab that knight. Gain a tempo on the queen in different ways. Now let me think about it, because it's also looking a little bit sketchy now. What's that going to do? That's maybe an annoying move. Can I play here? Not really the move I want to make, to be honest. Not really the move I want to make. Now takes. He does has this little in-between move. Now he's disconnecting again. Well, this is not that bad of a move, but nah, it is. That is a bad move. That is a bad move. It's a bad move. How do we deal with this? So takes. Well, if that's happening, I go here. Let's this. So he takes. So let's give ourselves that tempo on the queen. And knight can blockade, so that's pretty nice. And our queen, we need to find a safe square for the queen. Which I'm not gonna lie, it's not even that easy. Maybe here to sacrifice the queen, is that? Probably not. He has ways to infiltrate into the position. Then I will have some tempos on the queen. I kind of like this move because it prevents the knight hopping and it puts a piece on an open file. And the other rook wants to go to the d file, I think. But we have to do so. Now, of course, I want to try to get that queen trade in. So let's try that. I mean, we are up a pawn. Takes. That is just going to be an awesome knight. Blockading the thing. And so takes. Now there are no forks where I'm losing material, I think. I think I'm just going here. And we are still up a pawn, so don't underestimate that. Make a one move threat. Where's the knight going? We make a one move threat. I think the knight just goes back. And then I have the option to go here and actually take that knight. And just play this position up a pawn. Ooh, if I can take that knight, this knight is going to be awesome. So here, or do I prevent? Do I prevent the knight from coming first? Let's actually the knight from coming back here, so I can actually play this. Oops. So I can actually play this. Oh, if I can trade that knight off for this bishop, that would be good. That would be good. And then I can put pressure against this pawn. He wants to trade. Well, I do want to trade pieces. But I also want to go here. Now, if he goes takes here, that's okay. So let's go here. Takes. And we should be okay here. Oh. Now it's still only a pawn up, so we do have a good position, but it's only a pawn. So it's not going to be easy at all. Now, I am going to take that knight. 100% sure. Absolutely. And he has to make a decision. All right, so he takes like that. Well, that's pretty good for us, I think. Let's find some forks. Now, that's not going to be easy at all. Can we make a pass pawn? Here. Now we can try that, or pawn. We have a pass pawn. Let's push it. This is a nice blockade. Now we have an awesome knight. We have an awesome knight here. It's beautiful. I'm trying to keep the tension. As in, I'm not going to take the rook and give him the access to the only open file on the board. Yeah, takes. That's pretty good, I think. It's not bad. So there we go. What do we do with our king? Ah, he wants to do that. He wants to do that. So he wants me to take and say, well, and then I'm going here. That is also interesting. And then we both have sort of a pass pawn. Do we do that? Well, sure. I mean, he's also left with this weakness over here. So he will be having multiple weaknesses. This one and this one. And I think I want to push. Or do we put the rook on a light square here. How do we go about that? How do we go about that? Put the rook on a light square. Or we just push the pawn. Takes. I mean, I could consider going here and here. This is a nice square for potential forks. So I could consider going here. And he just has to move the king, that's it. Oh, but then I can go here maybe, trade pieces. Yeah, that's not even that bad. Let's try and trade pieces. You can also just go here, but then I will take the pawn, I think. Yes. So if I go here and we trade that bishop off, then it's a rook endgame where we are up a pawn. That should be good. We can bring the king. So he is stopping some of my plans. Now I can still go here, but he has the option to protect. So here. I'll leave it just for a second. We can push. And he will probably push. Then I will push again. Let's see how he is reacting on that. Here, I'm just looking for forks. That's it. He has moves like that. I'm looking for this one. Obvious. But he doesn't have to go for my traps. I always go back if I feel afraid. So here, well, here loses. Let's push the pawn. Intermezzo. Let's see here. Then what do we do? Well, on that move, well, we do have a check. I don't see the follow-up after the check. So on that move, maybe I even go here. To attack the bishop, but it feels sketchy. Now on that move, I think that's a good move. And I think I have to go back. And I have to go back. Now I am attacking this pawn. This could be an annoying move for me, actually. So I kind of want to play that. But I will be left with a weak pawn here. Or maybe I misplayed this a little bit. This could be an annoying move, yes, but I think I can play here or even push. So I have the option to do that in a later state of the game. Do we push or not? Do we push? Do we push? Do we push the pawn? That's a big decision. That is somewhat of a big decision. Yeah, let's push the pawn, but I'm not fully convinced that that is the best move. It's time to bring the king, actually. Here and here. Here. Here, maybe even. Also, a knight here would be not even that crazy. So he's also bringing the king, obvious. Yeah, I think this and this makes a lot of sense. Let's go. Do we have a passed pawn? Oh, we have more time on the clock. Let's attack that bishop. Probably will move, maybe to a1. Yeah, that's a good move, actually. Do we trade rooks? Definitely. Definitely. Or not? I say definitely, but how am I going to protect that pawn in the future? Well, if my knight stays here, actually access. Or can he? Yeah, he can go here and here with the king. So he has some access points. Now he also can access with the rook. So maybe here is an idea. So yeah, we misplayed this a little bit. Now I am up a pawn, but this is a toughie, actually. This is a very tough position. Maybe even here makes sense. Is he going to enter my position? Now let's go here. I mean, I'm also attacking the pawn now, very low key. Maybe here, but then I can grab the open file maybe. Oh, no, here I just take the rook. So yeah, there you go. So that rook is under some fire. Go here, counter attack. Then what do? I think I take. Then you get the outside pass pawn, eh? But then maybe I go here, attack this one. Slipping through my fingers. Oh, we won on time. Oh, we won on time. Ah, that's a bummer, because that's such an interesting endgame. All right, well, another game we lost on time. It feels a little bit like an how do you say that in English? Anticlimactic or so. You are watching this game and on the tip of your chair. How is he going to convert this? Let's go to the analysis. I'm not sure what I will do after that rook move. And I hope the audio is good. I'm still experimenting with the new microphone. Now I'm just adjusting a couple of settings. I have some YouTube tutorials, so I'm trying to tweak the things. Yeah, so there you go. We played with 88.6 against 84.2. Pretty decent accuracy, I think. And we played like 2000, 90-50. The opening was weird. Well, not weird, but just, yeah. Well, I think the opening was good. Something different than mainline stuff. Middle game, I played a good middle game, but his endgame precision was better. My opponent's endgame was better, but we had the advantage very slowly. That's good. So here, yeah, and here we get the transposition. Now I know what I have to do. Well, I know what I have to do. This is good. That's not the best. It is taking the knight. I thought, yeah, well, the bishop can be traded off like this to get rid of that. So castles, what is my opponent going to do? Bishop d3. And then do I still go with this bishop move? Yeah, bishop a6. It's the second engine move, just to get rid of that bad bishop. You can retreat. Always retreat. Here maybe, and then knight here, and have the bishop pair. I don't know. So here, now we get rid of that bishop. That's good. That's fine. That was a good move. Yep. Trading. Trading when you're up. There we go. Now we played a lot of best moves. That I'm not unhappy with that. We have a great position. We have a beautiful knight. Here we take. It was also fine. That was not the best move. Retreating. Is it to blockade the pawn? Knight c6. Yeah, knight c6. I see knight c6 in the engine lines. Yep, makes sense. That was also the best move. Best move. Good move. And here I was a little bit struggling to find a good plan, but okay. Well, we did it good. Well, I'm actually happy now that I'm looking at it. That's not it. It is knight e7. And what's the idea behind knight e7? It's not to go back, right? What do we see? Well, I see a lot of rook moves. Rook d7. Interesting. Wow. No, really? Rook d7? And then the engine says, oh, what a nice tactic. Just sacrifice the knight because you win it back. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. But he doesn't have to go for it. What if he does, I don't know, d4? And then knight c6 is the engine line. We are not going to make a draw here. h5. Knight f5. Also, the engine is also a little bit searching here, like I was. Well, I don't hate this, but it is giving back a little bit of the advantage. Now, what did he play? Oh, here it was. He ran out of time. Oh yeah, here we were. Here, eh? We were thinking about the moves. But we thought, well, we take here, they take, and then this was the move, eh? Or here, knight c6, or the other. So here, and then you can go with check, and then I go here. And then he has this pawn, but he has also this one. He can't defend anymore. King e3. Why don't I take here? Rook c2. Keeping the knight, going after the pawns. I like this, to be honest. And takes, check here. I like this. Oof. What do I do? e7. e2. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. I don't think this is that bad. Here, here, here. This is better. That wasn't really on my mind. That was not on my radar. Yeah. Maybe it would have come up at my radar if he were in this position. But, all right. Well, interesting, very interesting game, actually. And yeah, interesting game. I hope you liked it. Please like, subscribe, or leave a comment. I would really appreciate it. And thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, and I hope I will see you back tomorrow for a new game. Goodbye.